Okay, in the bunker. Now, sand traps, bunkers, are considered hazards. You may not ground your club in a hazard. So you can take a fair stance. A fair stance, if you find the sand is very loose on the surface, you can dig your feet in to find yourself a solid footing. And you may take a fair stance in pine needles or things like that, as long as the ball doesn't move. So taking a fair stance doesn't mean building yourself a stance, okay? So you cannot build yourself a stance, you can only take a fair stance. Number one. Number two, debris in the bunker. Now, any man-made object, Coke cans, bottles, coffee cups, that you may remove. So you can take that, remove it out, throw it away afterwards, please. But any natural objects, birch bark, this is a piece of birch bark here, pine cones, anything that's natural may not be disturbed, okay? So this is what we call the rub of the green, folks. Rub of the green meaning, hey, it happens, you know, and you got to deal with it. Well, that's the fun part, you know, it's being creative in shots like this. So I know I'm going to have to take that club up a little more abruptly and bring it back down into the sand to get that onto the green. So I may not ground the club, I can't touch that piece of birch bark. All right, so here we go. Oh yeah, how about that? Loved it. So I was able to extricate myself. Otherwise, if the birch bark would have been closer, I would have blasted right through the birch bark as well. So therein is what you're looking for as far as the rules. Is you can't ground your club, you can take a fair stance, and you may not remove natural debris. That can only be man-made debris, okay? Now, quick side note as far as raking your bunker, okay? Now, you want to make sure you leave your place better than how you found it. Because hitting off of a nice bunker is a nice pleasure. Nobody likes to hit out of a footprint. So at the same time, be nice and rake out that piece of birch bark or pine cone or whatever you found and make this bunker a better place. Okay? Now, certain golf courses, and you'll see this when you get on the golf course, certain golf courses prefer you to leave the rake inside the bunker, so it allows the staff to be able to mow around the greens, and some golf courses prefer you leave it out. So you look around, you see, oh, all the rakes are outside the sand trap, so when I'm done raking here, I'm going to leave the rake outside the sand trap. If you see that all the rakes are inside the sand trap, rake it up and just place your rake inside the bunker and move on. And try to make it quick. Thank you.